Hey everyone, it's Brandy. It is Monday, April 7th, and I just wanted to get on here real quick and give you a quick update on what's been going on. I actually had my IUI done on the 26th of March, and we had went up to Harrisonburg to stay with some family, and that way the travel to Charlottesville was only around 45 minutes, so it actually saved us some traveling time, which I greatly appreciated. We got to the doctor's office, and my husband had to give his sample, and they were very considerate, and the office actually had a separate room, and it was almost like a mini hotel room. It had a big couch in there. It had its own bathroom. It had videos. It had magazines. It had pictures, any type of reading material. So it was definitely something that gave the men an option of what they might need to help them, and it definitely was a little bit more, I don't know, made you feel like more at home, I guess, which is exactly what my husband liked. When we came here locally to do it, he would have to always go into just a random bathroom, and so it was, kind of on the spot and very stressful at that time. So I really did like the setup that they had for him, and it just made me appreciate going up there now even more, now that we're both comfortable with everything. So it took about an hour for the lab to process the swimmers, and I didn't know it was going to take that long. Well, I take that back. I have heard it was going to take that long, but I didn't think it was really an hour, but it definitely was an hour to the dot. Here locally, we only had to, I think it was like 10 minutes is what the doctor had for it. And then, literally you go into the doctor's office, 10 minutes later after he had gotten the swimmers, he was done, and he went and did the IUI, and then you just laid there for 5 minutes, and then you are out of there. Charlottesville is definitely more on top of things. It took him an hour, and the hour went by pretty fast. And then once we went to the room to do the IUI, the doctor informed us that my husband had 127 million swimmers, which was excellent. And the morphology, I think that's what it's called, was 11%. And I'm not exactly sure what the morphology percentage is. He just told us it was really good. So we had everything working for us, which was great. I didn't have any pain or discomfort or anything like that during the IUI, and afterwards they had me lay there for a minimum 20 minutes. So, like I said, here locally they only have you lay there for 5 minutes and you get up and you go about your day. So, after the 20 minutes was up, I got up and I was able to leave, and everything the rest of the day went fine, and honestly didn't have much cramping at all, very minimum. And then the only side effects that I had, or I don't want to say side effects, let's say symptoms rather, and a lot of these symptoms could have been easily from the hormone medicines that I had been on before, the injectables. So my breasts were super sore a couple days after the IUI, very sore to the touch, and they were sore for a few days, and then they kind of went away. Last week they felt very heavy, and I know like Thursday and Friday I just felt like I wanted to go braless to work because they just felt so large and heavy, and it was just weird. And then as far as the cramping goes, I did have some, like I said, mild cramping, but nothing, just a twinge here and there, nothing I would think would be significant to anything. So, and the only other thing that I had, and I pretty much know it was my sinus infection coming on, was I had a migraine a couple times last week. It actually lasted for like 3 days, and I was sick to my stomach, and I literally went to work, went home, went to sleep, and for those 3 days, and then over the weekend it just seemed to get worse as far as the sinus cavity area. It didn't feel like I wasn't stopped up or anything, and I'm still not really stopped up, but I have a lot of drainage, and my sinus cavities just felt like very achy. Not really pressure, I wouldn't say, but just very achy. And of course, you know, me thinking, okay, well, what can I take to help this? And I tried to do the whole, I'm not going to take anything, I'll just bear through it. And I did try a neti pot. Which is the little filter thing that goes in your nose and comes out the other side. I tried that a few times, which helped a little bit, and I tried some saline solution spray, which helped some. I even tried, my ears were hurting, so I tried those little, what are they called? Like, they're ear candles, and basically you stick one of the candles in your ear, and you have to lay on your side, and you light it, and supposedly it pulls stuff out of your ear. I don't know. I don't know if it works. I was giving everything a shot. I ended up having to take Mucinex yesterday, which was Sunday, and that helped a lot. So, and it didn't have any ingredients in there that was really going to affect anything. It was one of the things that my OBGYN recommended when I had a sinus problem before. So, you know, it's just one of those things, and I'm just now getting over it all. So, yeah. So, to the bad news. I was planning on making a video anyway, because I needed to catch up on stuff, and then what happened was, after lunchtime today at work, I was like, I gotta make this video real quick, but I had to go use the bathroom first, so I did, and sure enough, Aunt Flo has arrived, and she's actually several days early, so, which kind of threw me through a loop. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a mini meltdown. More of frustration, I think, and knowing that I have to go and do this whole process again and travel multiple times through the month and everything else, and deal with time off of work, and, you know, just trying to get everything to work out for us. Plus I got to do the injections again, which, again, they weren't horrible, but they weren't fun either. And so, yeah, I did have a mini meltdown, which I gave myself a good 30 minutes, and then I talked to a friend about it and kind of just saw my feelings. So, I have an appointment to go back to Charlottesville tomorrow, and I'll go tomorrow afternoon for my baseline, and we will get the process rolling for the number 4 IUI, which is number 2 in Charlottesville, so maybe 2 is their lucky number, and then if this doesn't work, we will be moving to IVF, which I'm not sure if I have to take a month off after the second IUI, or if we can move right in. The program that they have has a lot of paperwork and a lot of tests that I have to go through to make sure I qualify, so I don't know, I'm going to get some information about that tomorrow when I go up there for sure, so we can get the ball rolling with that for just in case purposes, because we're moving and I don't want the momentum to stop, so I don't know, it's just mixed feelings right now. Anyway, I will, again, I know I say this every time, try to update sooner than later. I will definitely update you on how my baseline went and what they talk about as far as the shared risk program with the IVF, and give you some information on that, so that anyone who might be here locally, if you're going to Charlottesville as well, this will be good information for you. And it looks like, just looking at my calendar, if everything goes as planned like it did last time, which we all know that not everything goes as planned, but let's pretend it does, I will have my mid-cycle next Tuesday or Wednesday, and then it looks like my IUI will probably be on that Saturday or Sunday, it looks like. And if it's Sunday, it'll be Easter Sunday, which they are open. So I don't know, that was kind of, I don't know, that was kind of uplifting when I realized that. And, you know, maybe everything happens for a reason. I don't know, maybe Easter Sunday we'll get our blessing. I just don't know, but I'm just trying to stay positive through it all. It is hard sometimes, but I am getting ready to head out to meet my It Works team. We have a meeting at a restaurant locally here, and we're just getting together, have some fun, and I'm not going to drink anything, but definitely let loose and, you know, get some of this stress off, I guess. So, thank you for watching, and if anyone has any suggestions on, like, editing videos and stuff, I'd like to make mine a little bit more entertaining than just me sitting here speaking all the time. So if you have any suggestions on any type of editing systems that you use, or maybe apps or anything like that, please let me know. I'd like to be able to add pictures and things of that nature. And then if you haven't subscribed, please do so, or at least give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.